Wife Allison has been surrounded by family and friends and is, quote, trying to cope as best she can for their kids. Our source adds Twitch's suicide.
The death of Stephen Boss has left so many in a dark and depressed place, and so much attention has been drawn to the family he left behind and how they are faring. In fact, Boss' wife, Allison Holker, is reported to be trying to cope as best she can after the dancer's untimely demise. Keep watching to know more. It's very clear that Boss' family is struggling to face the reality of the dancer's demise, and fans can't help but extend comfort to his wife and children. The 34-year-old dancer and choreographer, Allison, told police that she knew something was wrong because he left home without advance notice and stopped all communication. Law enforcement sources told the outlet that when Allison arrived at a branch of the LAPD to report Stephen missing, she stressed how out of character his disappearance was. She said he simply left their house and wouldn't answer any of her calls. Additionally, sources said they accompanied Allison back to the family's home, doing a brief check around the property for any video or clues. Allison was so insistent on how odd his behavior was, officers considered listing him as a critical missing persons case. The 911 call came in shortly after Allison's contact with cops, reporting that his body had been discovered at a motel less than a mile from his home. His cause of death was then confirmed, and this was when the world received one of the most heartbreaking news of the year. But it's also worthy to note that the longtime DJ Stephen Twitch Boss had absolutely no argument with his wife before he left their home and announced and unalived himself. Besides, Holker also added that Boss had left without a word a day earlier and wasn't returning her calls, and she insisted there had been no fight or dispute that precipitated his departure. Just 3 days after their wedding anniversary, and frantically described his lack of contact as extremely out of character. When Holker came in contact with the truth, the professional dancer resorted to social media to pay tribute to her longtime love and best friend in a heartfelt statement, saying she would save the last dance for him, before welcoming tearful family members to their home in Encino. Meanwhile, it was previously revealed that Boss checked into room 249 at the Oak Tree Inn in Encino at around 10:30 a.m. on Monday and was found dead in the room's bathroom the following day when he failed to check out. He went into his room and he never came out. The manager, Rakesh, said, at 11:15 a.m. on Tuesday, the maid opened the door to check on the room. There was his stuff in there, but no one there. She checked the bathroom and there was blood everywhere. She was very scared. This is the first time anything like that has happened here. We called 911. They told us to check his pulse, but there was nothing. The paramedics and the police came and they said he was dead. Rakesh, who asked to be identified only by his first name, said no guests or staff heard the gunshot. Maybe he did it during the day on Monday. It's a busy, loud road outside here. It's possible nobody heard it because of that, he said. Boss had called ahead at around 9:20 a.m. on Monday to check if rooms were available, then walked a few blocks from his home. Rakesh said he seemed completely normal and calm. When we knocked on the door, there was no response. Rakesh said the maid opened the door and there was his stuff still in the room. Another member of staff confirmed Boss shot himself in the head, with the manager adding that he did it in the bathroom. This is really devastating, but let's see how the fans have reacted. A fan wrote, "Don't understand why this upsets me so much. I just feel so bad for his family and friends and think of all the things he will miss. His poor wife and children and mom to have to go through this. We just never know what is really behind the smile." Whip, another fan, added, "I feel the same way. This has affected in a very real way. I've shed tears. I'm so confused. He just never seemed like the type or even like anything was ever wrong. It's painful to think that he was hiding so much sorrow. His poor family, blindsided. I hate that this happened." While another fan showed concern by stating, "The world is definitely dimmer today without his light. I'm praying for his wife and kids. I can't even begin to imagine how they are feeling. My heart is breaking for everyone that genuinely knew him. I prayed he found peace. He deserves to feel peaceful. Just keep dancing." And another fan reacted, "OMG, this is unreal. Him and Allison were just on the Jennifer Hudson show and he appeared so happy, laughing and dancing on the show. What would make him do this? My heart is so broken. Sending my prayers to his wife, kids, and family." And that is true. The cute couple were on a show with Jennifer Hudson, feeding the fans admiration of them. The couple appeared to be happy and planning for the future when they were interviewed on the Jennifer Hudson show in November, and even talking of plans to try for another baby. "I love the little babies. I love them. It's a constant conversation," said Boss. Allison excitedly told Hudson, "I think we would love to start trying for another one."
I sure do. Uh-oh. I think we would love to start trying for another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How you feel? Look, she said she missed it. How you feel?
No, listen, we love. Listen, no, but we really do. I love the little babies.
Unfortunately, Twitch's death has broken so many hearts, and fans won't be seeing much of the fantastic duo gracing their screens with their unstoppable love. See you next time for more entertainment.